We all know Sun City is a wonderful place to live, a safe and vibrant community, great weather, and an abundance of activities to suit everyone's fancy. But life happens to all of us. It could be an unexpected illness or accident, death of a spouse, or other life-changing event that brings challenges never before experienced or expected. The Staying Connected Resource Hub is a vital connection for all Sun City residents. It is a source of valuable resource information, and it accepts applications for those who wish to become Staying Connected members or volunteers. The Resource Hub is located across from the Book Exchange in Pinckney Hall and is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. A lead volunteer oversees the activities in the hub, supported by another volunteer. Numerous coordinators, each overseeing a different part of the Staying Connected network, are always available for questions that might arise. Services offered by Staying Connected include transportation for medical appointments and grocery shopping. Additionally, Staying Connected can provide basic home maintenance, caregiver relief, home visits, and reassuring calls for those living alone. Coverage in the hub is provided by a lead and a volunteer on each shift. Shifts are 3 hours, from 9 a.m. to noon and noon to 3 p.m. Our leads all have extensive experience in hub operations and are familiar with all its procedures. Separate hands-on training is provided to each new volunteer on the use of the phone. We also have a cheat sheet available when needed. The volunteer desk faces the door, and its drawers contain the master documents for the resource directory. All resource information, hub procedures, members list, and other important information is available on the lead's computer. A scanner copier is used for small copying jobs and for scanning forms to the appropriate coordinators. The Hub Operations Coordinator is responsible for the overall management of the Hub. They also maintain Hub procedures and reports, as well as monitoring the reassuring calls. The Hub Products Coordinator manages all the informational materials found in the Hub and oversees the training and development team. The Hub Schedule Coordinator is responsible for ensuring all shifts on the schedule are covered. An office manager reporting to the Hub's Operations Coordinator orders supplies and keeps the files and brochures up to date. The most important function of the Hub and its volunteers is to answer phones, respond to visitor inquiries, and process member service requests. The Hub volunteers assemble caregiver and survivor guides, as well as home interview packets. Other information from various agencies that provide services such as home care, meal preparation, and long-term care solutions are also included in these packets. The Hub has a white storage cabinet and a bookcase, which contains supplies and additional brochures. We also have a 4-drawer lateral file cabinet containing archives. The desk on the right is the lead's desk. Both scanned and master forms can be found in the desk drawer. The file folders found in the right corner of the desktop are for outgoing documents. The folders are for copy requests, volunteer applications, volunteer coordinator, finance, board members, office managers, hub directors, research, and training. A binder titled Resource Directory contains documents that list numerous services that Staying Connected does not provide. These services range from government agencies, handymen, fee-for-service transportation, support groups, and many other fee-for-service entities. The information in the directory is available to all residents of Sun City. To complement the directory, we have 2 documents, both titled At a Glance. The yellow sheet is primarily medical services in the area, hospice, dementia care, and support groups. The blue sheet is general services, fee-for-service transportation, handymen, and pet sitters. These 2 sheets are not all-encompassing and only have phone numbers. The Resource Hub has a reference manual called the Green Book, that is the Hub's Bible. The Green Book contains the Resource Hub procedures and other data such as the timesheet, coordinators' phone numbers, vacation schedules, volunteer training dates, and other important information to help the volunteers run the Resource Hub. All requests for services are called into the Hub. Let's listen in on some typical calls to the Hub. Record keeping is of paramount importance in the Hub. We maintain a written record of the many interactions of Hub activities on Resource Hub log sheets. While it is a simple log, it is important to be accurate and complete. The log is the basis of one of the Staying Connected's numerous reports. A copy of the Resource Hub log is kept on each desk. The next step after a form is completed is to scan in the request to the appropriate coordinator. The box at the top of the form needs to be completed prior to scanning, and again after the scan has been successfully completed. There are directions on top of the printer that indicates where to send the form. The appropriate information is placed on the daily log, and the form is then filed in the appropriate folder in the leads desk. This assures that no record is lost. Staying Connected requests members to provide as early a notice as possible for service requests. There are circumstances when that can't be done, and in those situations, the volunteer in the Hub contacts the appropriate coordinators by phone. The form is then logged in, scanned, and filed. Once someone requests membership in Staying Connected, they are interviewed by 2 intake volunteers who are specially trained. Based on these interviews, the prospective member's eligibility for service is determined. The home interview forms are returned to the Hub by the lead intake volunteer. This is the process for a new member's enrollment. The documents are entered into the daily log, scanned, and filed in the appropriate folder in the leads desk. The check for the membership fee is stapled to the cost and payment form, entered on the treasurer's log, and placed in the finance folder. Donations and transportation driver applications are also entered on the treasurer's log and placed in the finance folder. The Resource Hub provides a dynamic link to information and materials available to all Sun City members, to volunteers and residents alike. As you can see, there are many types of interactions in the Hub. Every day is different and can be very busy. We have many types of visitors, coordinators, volunteers, residents, and members. This, plus many phone calls requesting a service or information, is just part of a day in the Resource Hub. Every day brings new challenges that the Hub staff endeavors to meet in the most efficient manner. We are neighbors helping neighbors. Not only do we make a huge difference in our members' lives, but in our volunteers' lives too.